Well, the best part of this Hawks team now is their youth. And with youth comes a ton of potential, a ton of room for this team to grow together, both the new coaching staff and the new guys to the league. And they have some cap flexibility, some other things that they can do to get creative around this youthful and exuberant roster.
Boys, nice and high.
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant is out there with Jerebko, and it's Jones in at the 5, home in the paint. Curry with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And Brent with the Hawks having the picks they had in the draft helps as well.
Well, you bring that much talent in, that's always a good thing because talent is going to trump anything else. You add that to the rookies, John Collins, who was good last year, and the development of Taurean Prince. It seems like the core is going to be in place. It's just a team that over the next 2 or 3 seasons is going to have to learn what it takes to compete night in and night out.
Thompson for the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Prince kicks to Young. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shots good by Durant.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. No good from outside. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. 6-point game. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
Yeah, both teams gave a very strong performance. I think that was a prime example of the home court advantage being just that, an advantage.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Klay Thompson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hawks have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Prince. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Curry against Young. Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Ooh, that play was nasty. Durant showing how aggressive he can really be.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Durant with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Curry outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. First in free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. A 3-ball.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And Young kicks to Prince. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Young passes to Dedmon. Young in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor. Just doing the job on the backboard.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's your Jerebko. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Prince against Durant. Young taking his time here. Dedmon in the high post. 4 on the shot clock. Prince's shot is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Curry kicks to Durant. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now the pass to Young. To the wing right side. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 6.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I thought Prince had a phenomenal second year in the NBA last season, asked to do a little bit more, a little more confidence in his ball handling and scoring ability. He jumped into the starting lineup, and he instantly became a key part of what they were trying to do in a very intricate offense around former coach Mike Budenholzer.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. 4th, Klay Thompson.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
On defense, Atlanta. Here's Jerebko. And again, it's the Warriors missing. You know, Brent, with Prince and his improvement, he just offers so much from the small forward position.
You know, there's been growth in every portion of the Garden that has been his skill set. One of the better passers at his position. He showed that off and played much more under control last year. I think just given the minutes, he settled into what it is that he could do to be impactful in games and did a great job with it in his second year.
The shot by Curry, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
The Warriors returning to San Francisco next season after 48 years in Oakland. That new arena in Mission Bay getting finished up, polished up, fresh paint. It's looking good there. Hopefully it'll be just as rocking as Oracle Arena has been for this many years.
And the first one drops. You know, Brent, some wondered whether they'd change their name to the San Francisco Warriors like before. But they're going to stick with Golden State.
Yeah, too much history, I think, in Oakland. They don't want to do anything to disturb the fan base. This is the Bay Area's team, and you mentioned it. It does have a history, Kevin, starting off back in San Francisco in the 60s, and they become a powerhouse. It seems even more fitting to claim the entire state, the Golden State Warriors.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And finished off by Collins.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Warriors trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Jones. Down low, Durant. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Prince, the pass to Young. Six to shoot. Spellman, another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. Young outside. Tipped away. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And looking deeper at some postseason numbers, here's a look at the distribution of 3-point and 2-point shot attempts for the Warriors.
Guys, they're a tough team to peg. You see that chart. You know, shots coming from all different areas. They do a great job of allowing the ball to determine where the shot's going to come from.
Spellman, whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Bembry's checked in for the Hawks. Jeremy Lin comes in for Young. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Opening night is upon us. Every team looking to come out of the gate strong. As we know, only half are going to get to the end.
Don't tell them that, Kevin.
I know you can't.
Let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
It is a long season. The teams, as we've seen in the past, sometimes what we're watching here tonight, 6 or 7 members of that team might not be on it come February. So got to temper your expectations. Watch the way guys have maybe improved from last season coming into this season. Excited about young teams and the opportunity of their potential, but things can change quickly in this league.
But don't you love the optimism at this time of year?
No doubt about it. Everybody's fired up for the opportunity to show what it is, especially as a player, what you worked on in the offseason to bring it to the hardwood and show your coaching staff the type of work you put in.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here's Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Golden State moving the ball around. Looking to end the run. That one no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Lynn finds Bazemore. Trying to get open is Lynn. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Bazemore does a good job of not getting thrown off balance there. Keeps his focus even after getting hit.
Passes it to Livingston. Pass to Iguodala. Tries again. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks leading by 17. It's stolen by Livingston. The dish now to Iguodala. Durant feeling it out a bit. Pass to Looney. And that one good. Atlanta's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Lynn from long range, and it's Durant with the rebound. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
taking a look at some stats for Iguodala. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
From all the whispers that we've heard, he's been working hard on his game. It just has not showed up yet in the box score.
Now Bazemore after Jeremy Lin's three-pointer that didn't go.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Golden State also making a change. Quinn Cook's checked in for Kevon Looney. The pass to Bazemore. Spellman. Atlanta again missing. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Down by 15. Durant kicks to Livingston. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Livingston, that's good. Here is Lin, looking for his first basket still in this one. Over to the left wing. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 13. Livingston with it. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Now here's Bazemore. He's covered by Livingston. Lin looking it over.
And for Lin, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
The first free throw is good. And with Lin, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lin did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
Well, the success of the Warriors is truly built around their culture and their chemistry, and it really starts with Steph Curry. Even though a lot of people argue about Kevin Durant being their best player, their most important player has been Steph. Just a great, joyful approach to the game, and it rubs off on the entire organization.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Carter outside. Latrey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
But what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Outside, Lin. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And Lin is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Steph Curry talks about what makes Coach Steve Kerr so unique as they balance winning with the big picture.
He genuinely cares about what's going on in our lives and our families, and basketball-wise, I think he's really opened my eyes to the perspective of just how you run a team, but that life is obviously a lot bigger than basketball. There's a nice little, I guess, marriage of those two that you can enjoy along the way in the process of what we do.
That's a good way of putting it, isn't it? At the end of the day, life is bigger than basketball.
And Steve Kerr shows that. I mean, he cares about his players, his staff. Beyond that, he cares about the country and the world around him.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Lynn and Bazemore make up the backcourt. Then there's Len. Then there's Carter. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Hawks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jerebko's checked in. For a long time, the answer always seemed to be LeBron James. But it seems fair to ask now, who is the best single player in the NBA, in your opinion?
LeBron James.
Me too.
Didn't you just say his name?
I thought
it was
I
on
did.
my frontal
I was
lobe
thinking
here.
it, and I guess it came out.
And we have so many great superstars, but after last year, his 15th season, LeBron James performing the way that he did, carrying his team back to the finals, there's just no doubt amongst peers, and we get a chance to watch him, Kevin. LeBron James is still the man in the NBA.
Ditto. And the Hawks with possession here after the Warriors pick up 3. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's stolen by Jerebko. Durant with a wide open look. Len grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Carter dishes to Len. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. He kicks to Jerebko. There's the 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Jerebko. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Len passes to Lynn. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Durant. Back to Curry. Here's Cook. And the lead is down inside single digits. Cook's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
I love how Bazemore just takes it to the defense on the drive and finishes that one easily. Shows no mercy when the ball's in his hand.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
The Hawks were super young last year, and they had all the troubles that come with youth. Inconsistency, guys trying to find out what their role is for the year. Lots of turnover problems and questionable shot selection. And now they're younger this year. So if you're a fan of the Hawks, patience is the key.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Jeremy Lin. Damian Jones is checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Quinn Cook. Bazemore against Thompson. Shoots over Bazemore. Kicks it out to Jones. On the wing, Thompson. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Taurean Prince comes in for Vince Carter. Here's Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And for the Hawks, those problems are things that are just part of the process, Brent, of growing this team.
Hey, you got to really focus on positives around this rebuild. You've got a solid group of young, talented players that can really shoot the basketball. What they're going to have to do is start to take some pride on the defensive end of the floor, and they're going to have to learn what it takes to play an 82-game season with consistent effort on both ends.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Now, there's no doubt that the Hawks are right in the midst or the beginning stages of a massive rebuild. It's something that the Hawks organization had delayed quite a bit. They had that great core of Horford, Korver, Teague, and Bazemore. It got them into the playoffs for several seasons. But now it's about the future. It's about growth. And it's about these young guys getting an opportunity.
And so he hits both. And the Hawks and the rebuild, it was something they put off year after year.
Well, it was a team here that made the playoffs every season since 2008, so a 9-year run for the Atlanta Hawks, and they tried their best to add players to put them over the top, but nobody really came down to Atlanta to do that. So you can't be mad for a decade of really good basketball here in Atlanta, and now the reset is on.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Dwayne Dedmon, not a big name in the NBA right now, Brent, but he's a very productive player in what time he sees on the floor.
Well, he never does anything without misstep out there. Great length for a player. He competes on both ends of the floor, and he bolsters up a front line no matter what position you put him at, the 4 or the 5.
The free throw drops for Dedmon. So many teams switching the pick and roll, and we can see it defensively, what it does. How are offenses countering that?
I think the offense is what they're doing, Kevin, is being selective as to who it is comes out to set the pick. If I'm Steph Curry or I'm Kyrie Irving, and I know there's a big defender guarding my 4-man or my 5-man, I'm going to call that screen up to the top of the key and make sure that I can go at the weaker defender that's guarding either one of my players to gain advantage.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 5.
And doing a much better job from 3-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now here's Prince. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Here's Lee. It's a 5-point game. No good that time. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Kicks it out to Prince. Herter, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Right side, Jones. Knocked away. Kicks it to Lee. Passes to Looney. And he jams it with authority.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Bembry's checked in for Prince. The Warriors also with a sub. Livingston's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Jones finds Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Dedmon. Herter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And a look here at the shot chart for Durant.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Young in the corner. To the middle, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Livingston kicks to Curry. Over Young. Curry can't get it to go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young outside. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Herter, shot clock at 5. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young outside. A new head coach, Lloyd Pierce, is looking to bring a defensive approach to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, and Pierce has the resume you would want from a defensive coach. He came up in those teams in Memphis during the grit and grind time and learned some defensive techniques from Brett Brown in Philadelphia. Helped them last year on the defensive end to be a much stingier defense in the league.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Golden State. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And he makes the first.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Bell is checked in for Golden State. And so Young nails them both. Warriors trail by 10. Livingston dishes to Bell. The pass to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to the Bembry. Herter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Up top, Curry, defended by Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Steph with a great job there of just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Mind the lanes.
Andre
Mind the
Iguodala.
lanes.
He's checked
One
in
shot.
for Sean Livingston. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Kicks to Dedmon. Dishes it to Young.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. You just can't buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. The fader. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, whether it's from the three-point line or the top of the key, it's repeatable from Klay Thompson. Beautiful jumper.
Here's Young. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both. Warriors trail by 7. Curry passes to Iguodala. He kicks it to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And here's the good thing about Klay. He's not just a long-range bomber. He understands efficiency. Just look at the numbers.
Lynn against Thompson. Lynn finds Young.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line?
He's off on the 1st.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Durant comes in for Jordan Bell. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Steph Curry. Good on the 2nd free throw. 1:57 left to play in the 1st half. Cook kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Looney. Back to Iguodala. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in blocks, 6th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
1:30 left in the first half. Outside, Lynn, just 5 to shoot. And Looney sends it back. Cook looking it over. Here's Iguodala. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Iguodala's leadership is really unsurpassed. Steve Kerr calling him the adult in the room.
Shooting 2.
His teammates definitely listen and respect all things that he offers up.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And Iguodala drops them both. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. It seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Cook.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lynn the pass to Len. Fades and shoots. And the shot is long.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Here is Cook. Fades. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Atlanta came ready to play. They put together one great play after another, and at one point led by as many as 17. Only one time did they give the lead back in an extremely impressive first quarter performance. Things got dicey in the second quarter as the tables turned, but they still had enough left in the tank to finish the half up by 3. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back to Atlanta as you get a look at the famous facade of Phillips Arena, home of the Hawks. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Jonas Jerebko out there with Jones. And it's Curry in at the 1. Here's Young. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Back to Young. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Curry. For the lead, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Durant against Prince. Down low. Shots good by Dedmon. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Dedmon sets the screen, and then he slashes to the appropriate place on the floor.
Lets it fly from 18. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry finds Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young passes to Prince. Herter, he's covered by Thompson. The dish now to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. On defense, Golden State. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Young passes to Collins, and it's in there. Collins has got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Curry kicks to Jones. Jerebko at the elbow. Thompson outside for the tie. Rebound Atlanta. Dedmon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shots good from Young. And so here is Golden State. Curry kicks to Jerebko. Back to Curry. It's tipped and stolen by Prince. Powered down with both hands.
Well, Taurean Prince is strong, but he's also got big, powerful hands and pried that one away.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry looking around. And again, unable to change momentum here.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the pass to Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Prince. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. Just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
And both free throws good for Prince.
He talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Timeout called the Warriors. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
Durant, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Atlanta. They're on an 11-2 run. The call will go against Jerebko. That is his first foul of the game. The call will go against Jerebko. That'll be his second foul of the game. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
Now, here is Young. 24 points for him. Clock at 6. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A 12-point game. And Curry has it in the corner. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Yeah, just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Young. Jordan Bell's checked in for Jerebko. And so Young nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Golden State moving it around. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Bazemore kicks to Young. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Curry passes to Bell. He dishes it to Livingston. Knocked loose. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And here's some numbers on Bazemore. How he did last season. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
That free throw good from Young. Atlanta making a switch here. Len's checked in. And then for Golden State, Looney comes in for Jones. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Livingston. Outside Durant, passes it to Looney. Pass to Iguodala. Now here's Livingston, defended by Young. Iguodala outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Hawks leading by 21. Prince outside. Dedmon in the corner. Len down low. Looney on him. And the dunk by Len.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound. You know, he talks so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
The Warriors selecting Jordan Bell with the 38th pick in the 2017 draft. A pick they acquired, Brent, from Chicago for cash considerations.
Yeah, a lot of people scratching their heads as to why Chicago wouldn't want a player like Jordan Bell. Well, the Warriors jumped on it, paid for the draft rights to him, and was huge last year, playing in a lot of key moments in the playoffs and in the finals.
A free throw drops for Bell.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Even after a number of years in this league, Len still feels like a developmental project.
Well, out of the 5 positions, centers seem to be not only the latest guys to develop, but also with the way the game is going, you wonder what their position is in today's game. You look at Marc Gasol, he didn't become elite until he turned about 30 years old. Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan. It takes some time, Kevin.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's been interesting so far for Alex Len as the league has moved away from big men playing on the block about how he's going to improve his game to stay in the NBA for as long as he wants.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cook's checked in. Both free throws good from Len. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Cook kicks to Bell. Back to Cook. 2 points. That one goes. Cook's got 11 points. The Hawks leading by 20. Outside, Lynn. Spellman. Atlanta gets it back. Lynn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, he's going to be in the paint is Alex Len, and he's good at forcing the defense to come in and take some chances. Whacked him that time.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Len. Bembry's checked in for the Hawks. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 21. Iguodala outside. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Looney sends it back. Bembry the pass to Lynn. Hawks passing it around. Spellman. Atlanta again missing. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And it's Cook missing.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Bembry kicks to Carter. Len down low, defended by Bell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You got to be more cautious when you're guarding Alex Len. Obviously, his size puts you at an immediate disadvantage.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Len. Both free throws good from Len. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Back to Cook. Iguodala deciding where to go with it.
Using his height perfectly on the inside. Iguodala making the D get physical with his play.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Iguodala. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Bembry, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Now Livingston kicks it to Iguodala. The pass to Bell. Here's Looney, right wing, 5 to shoot. Here's Cook. Nails the wide open jump shot. Cook's got 13.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
And a wide open look for Lin. Off target from outside. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Livingston kicks it to Looney. Dishes it to Cook. Some solid defense there from Lin.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
To the right side. Spellman off target from three-point range.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
The Hawks leading by 22. That's tipped out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. .146 left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Iguodala. Pulls it up. And again, no good by Golden State.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Up top, Lin. He's got 10.
There we go.
109 left in the third quarter. Here's the floater.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. This Warriors squad struggling. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Atlanta's shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Back to Lin, trying to get back on track, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lin, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The first one falls.
And Lin has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 21. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 13 points.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Now here's Lin. He's got 12. Count that one. Here's Curry. He kicks to Thompson. No good. And so it's Atlanta with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Atlanta leading by 21. Lynn kicks to Lynn. Lynn against Curry. Lynn's shot is off. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 42% so far. And for Golden State, the tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Jonas Jerebko out there with Iguodala. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. So it's Atlanta now after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Lynn, that's a two-pointer. And the jumper falls for him. Lynn's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lynn, dropping it in the face of the D.
Pass to Jerebko. A three-pointer off the mark. Hawks shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Iguodala. Poked away. Bembry the pass to Lynn. In the corner, it's Lynn. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have firsthand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. No, I mean, come on. It's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Too, right? Helps the league and notoriety and everything else.
Why not?
And here is Lynn after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Lynn's shot is off. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Curry's open.
There's the dish to Durant. Three-pointer, bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 20 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Lynn against Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jerebko's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Durant. Stolen by Collins. Feeds to Lynn. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Herter. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the feed to Collins. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Now the Warriors moving it up. Len grabs the board. Len's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Prince kicks to Lynn. Off target with his three.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make him pay for it.
Now Prince following Durant's three-point attempt. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Jeremy Lin. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
And Bazemore kicks to Prince. Over Durant. Another miss by Prince. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Young, here we go. And the bucket counts. Three-point chance here.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Warriors trail by 16. Thompson left side. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Young against Curry. Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bazemore passes to Collins. And Bazemore kicks to Len. Young outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Len. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's the Warriors with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And Durant, here we go. Outside for Curry. Over Young. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta leading by 11. Pass to Len. Now Prince. Young outside. Warriors trail by 11. Right side Durant. It's tipped.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
The kick out to Young. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Bazemore. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And Bazemore looking pretty comfortable on the inside there, weaving around for that 2.
Curry attacking, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Trae Young. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, he's not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
Stephen Curry hits them both. The Hawks leading by 8. Herter, he's covered by Thompson. The pass to Collins. Dedmon inside. He's against Jerebko. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Four on the clock. Prince misses.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
And the Warriors miss again. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one comes up a bit short.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Now here's Curry over Young. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. The Hawks shooting 40% from the field. Young inside, guarded by Curry. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. It's good from long range.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Prince outside. Back to Young. Inside. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Now here's Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 31 points.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The inside game of Dedmon looks pretty good there. That's a nice move. Comfortable with that.
Curry against Young. Curry dishes to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Young passes to Prince. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. The shot's good. Young's got 35 in the game.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Young. And good that time. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, fleshing out his attack a little more. Young showing more of a willingness to go in there amongst the trees.
Outside for Curry. Rebound, Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Bell is checked in for Damian Jones. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. And finished off by Collins. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, G8, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. There's 48 seconds left in the game. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Now here's Curry. Curry on the wing. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul of the game. Stolen by Thompson. Money!
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Was short on those free throws, extending that lead and making it comfortable.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Jerebko kicks to Thompson. To the middle, and stolen by Prince.
It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
Here's Collins. Over Jerebko. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's the three. And it's Durant missing. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Jeremy Lin. Impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and it led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time